how did I end up flying a complete stranger across the world to fix his hair?
4 days ago, we never even knew each other.
No, we did not.
Yeah.
We almost do not now either, but we will know.
Well, this wasn't the initial plan. It all started with a completely different plan, which was to fly one of my friends from Lebanon to Istanbul. So just 2 days before his plane would land here, I had flown to Istanbul thinking everything was all set, and I went on to enjoy the city with the legend Mir Saud. And to be honest, we were having a great time.
Istanbul, baby, let's go!
Exploring the only city in the world that sits in two continents, Europe and Asia. But then all of a sudden this happened just 48 hours before he was originally going to be taking off.
Kifak ya khaye?
How's it going, bro?
Real good, brother. How's everything with you?
Well, man, I'm telling you, I'm actually like in a bad situation right now.
What's going on?
I'm at the hospital actually. Like, I'm having fatigue and like high fever. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's just like last minute, honestly.
Holy shit, brother. Take care over there, and we'll be in touch.
You too, man. You too.
Thank you, bro.
So now I had a planned hair transplant appointment in Istanbul and no one to fill the spot.
Holy shit. I did not expect that we were going to be going from extreme excitement to all of a sudden literally lost.
After going through every possible scenario that we could think of, all of a sudden the idea came to us. What if we found a stranger we could fly last minute to Turkey to help them fix their hair?
We're gonna commit. We're gonna post on Instagram right now and see if we can find a candidate who's just freaking down to do this.
So I opened Instagram and said in simple terms, does anyone want a free trip to Istanbul and a free hair transplant? DM me now. So many DMs poured in that I had to delete the story in less than an hour. But there happened to be just one more person who decided to message me even after I deleted the post. And that guy was a random Swedish man who I initially thought was named Joel. More on that later. I had never met him, he'd never been to Istanbul, but what happened next was way more than just about hair.
Now it's almost 12:30 at night. But just because we're about to meet a stranger that just flew over 2,000 freaking kilometers, not knowing who we are, if we're even real people. He's got to be here. All right, he's turning in. Is that the Swedish legend? Oh, what is up, brother? Welcome to Istanbul. How the hell are you, Joel?
Thank
Good to
you.
meet you, man.
It's been
How
a
was
long
the trip?
It was good. It was long.
Yeah, that's good.
This is Mir.
We got Mir Saud right here. Yeah.
How you doing, man? You alright?
Good. Yes.
Capture his reactions. yeah. So I gotta ask you something straight up. How crazy is this that you just flew from the other side of the world?
Super crazy. It went so fast, everything as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's crazy.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's
just
fun.
4 days ago, we never even knew each other.
No, we did not.
Yeah.
We almost do not now either, but we will know.
Right?
We will know each other.
Well, welcome to Istanbul, man.
Thank you so much for the good service. Nice to meet you.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkürler abi, kolay gelsin.
Teşekkürler.
Before we took who we thought was named Joel to the hair clinic, we wanted to get to know him a little better, so we decided to take him out to see Istanbul.
All the way from Sweden right now.
It was Joel's first time and my second, but this city is so massive that it can easily feel like your first time many times over, especially if you go somewhere different each time. Plus, we thought a little adventure might ease his mind before the big day.
And good morning, my friends from Istanbul. We have full energy again. As you saw, Joel has arrived to Istanbul. How does it feel, brother?
Feels great.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very thankful of all of this. It'll be a good time, I think.
We're gonna have a great time.
Our first stop was what I would consider to be the icebreaker.
This is pretty wild. It's an illusions museum, so essentially you can take some crazy photos that makes it look like you are upside down. We brought a stranger here and he is literally on the roof. Joel, get down from there. What's going on up there? He's got no body. We got Joel literally climbing up the side of the building. Oh my God, he's made it up. This looks hilarious.
Yes, that's right. You are looking at a very scary concept of a half Joel, half Mac character.
There we go. All right, we never expected this. Joel is a little guy. Mir Saud's a beast. Joel's got the 3'2". Oh, let's go, let's go. So that was wild. That was the Museum of Illusions here in Istanbul. That, I mean, we're walking around right now and we still can't even walk straight after that. Oh.
I'm just curious how you guys got.
Yeah.
What's the story behind this? Because Mac had many people who had canceled on this. You coming through is like a miracle in many ways.
Yeah, it feels like a miracle for me.
Yeah.
It really does. It went so fast. It was my girlfriend who sent me like a screenshot of his story post.
And we were like, all right, we're flying a stranger out here. And he's like, wait a second. You said something like, you're paying for the flight as well as the hair transplant? Why would you do that?
Everything was too good to be true, actually.
Hey, maybe it still is. You do have good organs that we can see.
Yeah, exactly. Great genes here. So let's do it. First stop, Grand Bazaar.
Looking forward.
All right, let's do it. Skål.
Skål.
So what's the allure with the Grand Bazaar anyways? So is it a place where you're only gonna find fake products, or is there also like legitimate as well? There's a mix of everything?
There's a mix of everything. You can find any single shopping item you want or retailing item. It's all available at one place.
The Grand Bazaar. First time for both you guys in the Grand Bazaar, right?
Yeah, this is great, man.
Merhaba, merhaba. YouTuber. Merhaba kardeşim.
Merhaba kardeşim. Nasılsın?
Yeah.
From? Where are you from?
America, Sweden, and Pakistan.
America.
Good country?
No. I have Sweden. You?
American.
American. Oh, very good. Okay.
Okay.
Real bags are crazy, man.
Yeah.
They look so...
And they sell them for a lot of money, like half the price of a real one.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Wow.
because they're like real fakes. Yeah, which makes no sense.
What do you think this is? It's a real fake.
Yeah.
Can't you tell?
As soon as we arrived to the Grand Bazaar, we quickly realized that Joel had one other mission to accomplish before his hair transplant.
So what types of items are you guys trying to buy today?
Swords.
What? Swords. Oh, swords. Oh, that's a full Swedish style. Vikings, right? You guys can get real bags, fake bags, Louis Vuitton bags, or candy bags. We're going for candy bags today. What's your name, brother?
My name is Acar.
Azar? Mac. Nice to meet you. We've got UL here all the way from Sweden right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, snakes.
This kind of looks Swedish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got the machete out.
Open balloon.
Oh, he's sticking that thing right in. Oh. Oh, yeah. He's just giving us half of his profit.
Hey, this guy's got pizza in here we can try.
How much for the pizza?
Pizza free.
Pizza free? All right. Teşekkürler Başan. Ab kaise? Ab kahan se hai? Bangladesh Zindabad. मैं पाकिस्तानी हैं. अच्छा. जी, मैं America हैं.
You want the Viagra?
I'm thinking I'm going just for the candy today. Yeah, how much for that, brother?
Sir, this is half kilo. 830, give me 800 here, no problem.
Oh, special discount too, man. World's most honest man just hooked us up with a discount here. Teşekkürler kardeşim.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Goodbye, brother. Cats in Istanbul are considered a second-class citizen. Hello, little one. Tell us what your thoughts are on Istanbul.
I like the Grand Bazaar. I like Meow Mix sometimes. I'm out.
I think we've got the perfect shirt for UL here. I Heart Istanbul. What do you think? That's the one? We could all get the same tourist shirts and walk around. Wait, actually, you like that one?
This is a proper souvenir.
UL's the most classic tourist. Find the I Heart Istanbul. That is a great one. Oh, hell yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, that is fresh.
How much for this one?
Lira.
300 lira, how much is that?
Like 300 lira, which is different. 11, 12 euros.
How much in euro then?
10 euros.
10 euros.
10 euros, oh, better price than euros.
If I buy a t-shirt, I get a good better price.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. There we go.
I was quite surprised because Joel's home country does not have much of a bargaining culture back in Sweden, but he came to the table ready to get a price that even the Turkish locals weren't expecting.
Oh, he's got a winner?
So how much for both of them?
10 euros, this is 15 euros, 25 euros, both of them.
So I get them for 20 euros.
23 euros,
20 euros.
22.
No, 20 euros.
Whoa, he's a Swedish negotiator. Yeah, there we go. Teşekkürler. First purchase.
We got a t-shirt.
Yeah, there you go. You had some practice negotiating before this, right? Or previously in Turkey? Yeah.
Total sensory overload in the best way. Colors, sounds, and sweets everywhere. And after that,
The only next thing that can make sense is find some delish Turkish food now that we have left the Grand Bazaar. All right, we found ourselves a little kebab spot here. Ooh, that smells fantastic. Merhaba, merhaba. Very tasty kebab here.
Chicken, lamb, beef.
Oh, I'll do a beef kebab.
Yes.
No tomato.
Lamb. Okay.
Which side? Big one?
Big one. Chicken.
The chicken. All right, game. Yeah. I'm doing beef, brother. All right, how does that taste, you all?
Very nice.
That is it. Let's go. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro. This is excellent.
Kebab days.
and of course, followed it up with a classic Turkish coffee experience.
Are you that famous podcaster, the Don Rob Show?
Please, no pictures. Not.
Hey, we're doing autographs. How much?
$200.
All right, all
One
right.
Turkish coffee, actually.
Hello, how is it going?
Hello, marhaba, marhaba, abi.
Where are you from?
From Turkey. No, America.
Oh, thank you, bro.
America.
America, yes.
US.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
First time in
Teşekkürler.
Do you want to making yourself?
Oh, yes, please. Yeah. Merhaba, merhaba. Get your coffee here. Best coffee in the country.
Doing coffee now.
Oh, yeah. We're starting a new business today. My name's Mac.
Mac?
Yep. And your name?
Emre.
Emre. We
Yes,
gotta get
yes,
Yuval
yes.
up here to make himself a coffee. What do you think? You want to make one?
Yes. You are mixed slowly.
Oh, is that the sweater you just got?
Yes.
Oh, let's go. That's a fresh one, straight from the market. We got Yuval. He is a Swedish barista.
Oh, it's
Coffee
boiling
and
now.
boiling and coffee and rice.
Rice?
Yes. Slowly boiling.
Slowly boiling.
Yes, and rice.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. First day on the job. Very
Super.
super.
Yes.
Oh, now.
Yuval thought he was coming for the transplant. He's
That
actually
is
he's
perfect.
training for coffee creation. Maybe not his first day on the job. Second day.
It looks like salt bee. You know salt bee?
Yeah, Salt Bay. But we're calling him Sand Bay.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Sand Bay.
Yeah. Oh! All right,
It's
there
for
we go.
bringing the customers.
Yeah. Some of that aroma. All right, one done, ready to go. Teşekkürler abi. Very, very well presented. Oh, kardeşim. Merhaba, merhaba. How's everything?
Hello.
How are you? I'm Jim.
We know Jem as the man, the myth, the legend, Jem. Yeah. The world's fastest motorcycle driver in the entire city of Istanbul. we were going like 100 and something down the bridge, crossing the Bosphorus. We are ripping.
Jesus.
Jim's middle name is Evil Knievel.
On like a
On the
ride-along
three-wheeler,
or
yeah.
something? Insane.
There's only 3 of them in the entire city, 50,000 euros a pop. He imported them. 23-year-old kid built these multiple businesses. You should interview him. After quite the coffee experience with Emre, our guy Jim took us over to this amazing view from a building that apparently nearly no foreigners ever visit, which is wild given this is the world's most visited city. I think this was finally the official welcoming for you guys first time here in Istanbul to be able to see it from up here.
Very nice.
Yeah. Do you guys drink a lot of tea over in Sweden?
I don't.
But like people in Sweden?
My mother does.
So this is probably more tea on this trip in like 48 hours than you've had in your whole life.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Your friends are going to be seeing this video. They're going to be like, wait a second, since when were you a tea drinker, Joel? He leaves Sweden, he becomes Joel and drinks tea. Yeah.
Yep. And gets a new hairline.
Exactly, and a new hairline coming soon. Exactly. Despite how gloomy it happened to be, this city still blows my mind. All right, so you are 36 hours in Istanbul. No, almost 48 hours in Istanbul now. And just 2 days ago, we were complete strangers.
Yeah.
How crazy is it now, 2 days later? We know each other quite well, actually. What are your thoughts now, like, about Istanbul, about this experience?
I love it. The food have been really good.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the food.
Yeah.
The food is almost the best part of that,
Totally.
except the hair and my new friend.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. The boys out.
I know the boys
Out on the
as
town.
well.
There we go. Yep, how we doing, boys? Yeah, that's awesome. Well, this trip wouldn't be what it is without you, brother, so we're happy to have you on it.
It was crazy that halfway through this trip and just a couple days exploring Istanbul had already made us feel like this complete stranger had become a friend we had known for years. And tomorrow is the big day Yuval begins his hair transplant journey. So for now, good night from Istanbul.
And today is the day, the one we've all been waiting for. You well?
Day.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
How do we say good morning again in Swedish?
God morgon.
God morgon, god morgon. And we got Mirsad here. God morgon, brother. So, the first question I've got to ask you here is,
man.
how are you feeling?
I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm trusting the process. It's gonna be a fun day, I think.
Yeah. And you go by Joel sometimes and UL?
In Sweden, it's Joel. In here, it's Joel.
Yeah.
So I love training. I do martial arts and just like to go to the gym, have a good workout. And I love to be outside in the nature, doing some fishing. Nature is very good in Sweden.
That's awesome. This is the last time you will ever have this exact appearance. What are the feelings?
I'm mostly excited. Of course, a little bit scared because of it's like an operation, how it's going to feel like and so on. But I'm mostly excited to get it done. It's going to be very fun.
Absolutely. Well, that's that MMA training. You have the discipline, so you can face the fear.
You got to face the fear. You got to enjoy the fear.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's do it. The van's going to be here any moment, and it's time.
Let's go.
Here we go. It was clear Yoel was feeling a bit nervous, as I would be too before an operation, but I knew he would be at ease once we made it to the hospital. So tell us a little bit more about, over the last few years, you've been thinking about hair transplant, and is it something you were considering for a lot of your life?
Yeah, because I always wear a hat and I'm an adult. You shouldn't wear a hat all the time. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like dinners and...
What was your hairline like back when you were younger? Did you have it more filled out, or was it something that like most of your life you...
Most of my life, I have always had a big forehead. Now, the last couple of years, it's been growing upwards on the... say V-cut in Swedish, I don't know.
Yeah, the V-cut. Yeah, I totally get it. Mine is slowly moving to that point, and sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, is it time for me yet? Yeah, so I can totally relate. We look at ourselves in the mirrors all the time, and it's like, you want to walk outside with the confidence. You want to walk outside feeling your best.
Exactly.
And this is your last day. You'll have that feeling. So
yeah.
All right, brother. Here we go.
Let's go.
After you.
Thank you.
Cosmedica, here we are. Look at this. We arrived to the Cosmedica Clinic, and I was personally amazed to see how futuristic the entire place looked. The atmosphere was enough to put one's mind at ease, and I'm sure this was the case for Yoel. This is it.
I'm glad you're with me now.
Makes it easier when the boys are together.
Yeah.
Yep. A couple of forms and a blood test later, it was time for consultation with Dr. Acar.
So, I want to check now for your situation. I want to check first the donor area.
Yeah.
And then you will tell me what is disturbing you, what you want to change, what you want to get back. We speak about that.
Yes, of course.
Okay? Perfect. So, is it genetic situation what you have, or is it... or it's happened at the time?
I've like always have had a large forehead.
Okay.
And the latest years, and I've always had this rounded hairline too, but the latest years have been going thinner in the corners, so it's making me even more disturbed.
Okay, so to get a high forehead in the corners...
Exactly. Okay. So that you are the expert, so just make me as handsome as you can. Feels good.
How do you feel?
Yeah, feels very good.
You like it?
Yes. If this is what you think will look the best,
yeah,
I trust you.
This is possible.
You are the expert.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's fill that in.
I haven't seen this excitement like this in a while. Yeah, let's go. At this point, the whole thing was getting real and the excitement was high. How you feeling there, brother?
I'm feeling good.
Oh yeah. But before Yoel could begin the procedure, we needed to take a couple before and after photos and then have his entire head of hair completely shaved.
Oh, you're looking like a Viking now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're looking like Ragnar Lothbrok. You know Ragnar?
Yeah, I know Ragnar.
You're one of the people that has the right head shape where you can rock a shaved head nicely. So for me, my head shape isn't good because it's very wide and square, but you have a round head. The new man, let's go.
I feel a bit from my scalp.
Finally, he was ready for the operating room.
So we have just finished up the first day here in Istanbul for the Cosmedica treatment, and we've got the man right here. Look at that. What do we have going on right up there?
Oh,
new hairline.
that's
Who
kinda
this?
nasty.
From UL to Joel. What is going on, brother? How was it?
It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty weird feeling to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it lasted for about 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it's over.
I mean, they've got quite a few of those.
It didn't
already in
hurt, but it was very weird. I could like hear when they did stuff, and there was a lot of pain-killing, what do you say, injections.
Injections,
Yeah.
So, so pretty much probably the only thing that hurts is like when you get the initial anesthesia.
Yeah.
And
that's not too bad actually, but it's a weird feeling because it's your head is close to your ears, so you can like. And I'm not used to being, just the feeling of being shaved. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And when there was like between they had something and they wiped my head.
Yeah.
And it was like scraping, and it was all numb. So it was super weird.
Oh yes, because you could feel some of like the anesthesia going over. You could feel it, but not feel it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. That new hairline's looking fresh though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it too.
Yeah, that's great.
Getting used to it.
Yeah, that is awesome. All right, brother. Well, day 2 tomorrow, and then that'll be a wrap.
Yes, sir.
All right, now it's time to chow down on some za. Good night.
After a day and a half of moving 4,400 grafts of hair onto UL's new hairline, the final day has arrived. UL had just one last step before heading back home to Sweden.
So what was it like?
Yeah, so it was 2 half days.
Yeah.
6 hours each. Both nights I had like 2 hours of sleep. Because I had to lay on my back.
Guys, yeah, when you get the hair transplant process, obviously the body's going through a bit of recovery. So first 2 nights are the hardest, but then after that, you got yourself a fresh new lining.
Yeah.
Back to Joel, not UL anymore.
Exactly.
Welcome back, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Upon arrival, it was straight into business. They began with a full cleaning of his scalp, which we won't show every detail due to some of the open wounds, but once that was done, UL was actually given a complete aftercare kit and detailed instructions on some do's and don'ts. And with all of that out of the way, there was just one last thing to do, a final consultation with Dr. Acar.
And 7 days laying on the back with the neck pillow.
Exactly.
I have to do that.
Not the best 7 days, but
That's the hardest thing with this, I think.
you can sleep a little to the side. That's fine.
All right.
A little to
But
the right.
not like
but
that.
not complete, not like 90 degrees, but a little to the side is fine. Joe, very happy to have you. We will keep in touch. I want to see the updates, the pictures.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
we want to see that you
I'll
get
send
happy
them.
with the result.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very
Of
much.
course, thank you very much.
The last and final step before we would send UL back to Sweden was to put on his headband now that in the donor area they had removed the bandage.
Headband check, let's go.
And this is the new UL. In the future, we will actually be showing you a video of the before and after of this hair transplant of 4,400 grafts.
So in the last 5 days, we went from you arriving to you not knowing us at all. It was the first time we've ever brought a stranger out on a trip like this.
Oh yeah, been a pleasure.
It has been an absolute pleasure. I can confidently say arrived as strangers, leaving as friends. And so
yeah, for sure.
Really happy you came on the trip and excited to see that new hairline.
I'm excited as well. I'm so glad of the opportunity. Yes, thank you so much.
Hell yeah, brother. So happy that you could come on the trip, and look forward to seeing you soon. Yeah, we both are. We're gonna miss you too. Yeah.
Miss you, man.
Take care and safe travels back. Let us know when you made it.
Yeah, well, for sure. Thank you.
All right, brother. Until next time.
Yes.
What started as a completely different trip bringing my friend Fuad out turned into a last-minute new friendship that happened. And thank you so much to the Cosmedica team for making this video happen. It was one of my favorite videos I've created. And the story with Joel doesn't end here. In less than a year from now, we're gonna show you the before and after in another destination somewhere else.